already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. All right, people. I'm here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. This is Sunday morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Thank God for Sunday morning. Thank God for church. Thank God. Thank God just to be living. A lot of us, we out here, we've been sinning all week long. Now we're going into the house of the Lord and ask him to forgive us. So I'm not going to argue against that, but we got to be holy, not just on Sunday, but we got to be holy on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and most definitely Saturday. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is your boy Martin G, aka The Crime Chaser, live, uncut, unedited, and some things going to be said to this afternoon, actually this morning, that you may not like, but that's okay. It's the truth anyhow. And sometimes, and most of the time, the truth hurts. It hurts me, it hurts you, it hurts them. All right, I got a couple of people on here already. I see my cousin Ronnie Johnson on here. I see Sharice on here. All right. And make sure you guys tag somebody, share the video. And I need a hot hour of your time just before you go to church. And maybe you may learn some things before you go to Sunday school. Because I know a lot of you probably in Sunday school right now or getting ready to get off work or preparing to go to church. But hopefully I can bless your soul this morning and give you some insight on some things, on how relationship goes. Appreciate you guys. Oh, man, they removed my post already. Look at that. I didn't even get a chance to put it up. Somebody call in on me. God, dog. Y'all see that? Did y'all see the post is removed? My goodness. Somebody reported my post already. Y'all see? I ain't even get a chance to talk about it. What post they removed, boy? I'll tell you, it's something else, boy. Folks, hey, they don't like Martin Johnson. I'm just too real. I don't understand it. I'm just too real. But happy Sunday, everybody. Remove one of my posts, but hey, we're gonna go on and we're gonna let it shine. Peggy, good morning, Peggy. Good morning. No church for you. That's right. Peggy's under the weather. Make sure y'all remember Peggy. She's under the weather. She's not feeling well. Good morning, Lanisha. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Tracy Taylor. Good morning. I need you guys to make sure you tag someone or like the video or share it or do all three. Don't make no difference. Whatever you want to do. We're here this morning to bless somebody today. Again, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And it also reminds me of a song that when I was a little boy, teenager, and we should sing this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. I'm telling you. And if when I talk this morning, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. This is not the case for every woman and every man that we're talking about. But it's something, it hits home with some of us, not all of us. Hey, my friend, Miss Benford, how you doing? What's going on? I see you. Kanika, what's going on, Kanika? Where you been, Kanika? I ain't seen you in a while. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're still thrifting. No, I am. Somebody said, what's the post? All right, just listen up and I'm going to tell you the post. I'm going to show you the post. I'm going to talk about the post. You don't see me, but I see you. Okay. All right. You never know who's watching. This is live uncut. We're going to play the video a couple of times anyway, people. So somebody reported my post as usual. They always reporting something I'm doing. Oh, they can't stand Martin Johnson. But that's okay. I love him anyhow.
Single mother. I got somebody else take care of her. Her dad.
Really?
I didn't never tell you that you had to step in and be her father.
I'm not trying to be
okay, but then don't because I didn't ask you.
I was on the phone, but he didn't butt in.
Hell yeah, he's supposed to. That's his job. Look at what you mean.
What relationship y'all got? He can just come in with
a relationship where we co-parent. We don't need another man coming in doing anything for her.
I ain't trying to do anything for her.
You sound crazy. You are. You ain't got to tell him nothing. You don't have to enforce no rules that I have already
Well, if I
applied.
see her doing
Her,
something,
me
so
and her
say
dad
that.
got that.
Okay.
Me and her, go ahead, finish doing what you're doing. Shit, me and her dad got that. You ain't got to, but you don't have to tell her anything. That's the whole point. You don't have to tell her nothing.
So if I see her doing something, you just say, just leave her alone?
You're dealing with me. You mess with me, I mess with you. You don't mess with my kids. Okay? That's not the relationship we got. You hear from me. Don't say shit she got that. You ain't gonna say shit to her. You ain't gonna say nothing to her.
I ain't trying to be her daddy or nothing. I just.
What are you talking about?
So-
You ain't trying to get it in. Don't tell her nothing yet.
I was trying to get her not to disrespect you. You told me to do something. That's
I
all.
don't have you to come in here to talk to them. I'm not asking for them to have a father figure. That's not what I'm
I'm not trying to
asking.
be no father figure in there.
No, what?
That's your not true thing.
I already told him that. Your daddy already know what's going on.
Oh, now you gonna listen to that bust on the
Listen,
phone. What's
what
wrong
the
with
hell
that?
you mean the bus man? That's my baby daddy. What are you talking about?
Who
He's
is?
still in her life. He's
Still
acting.
there?
I'm not
I'm
single.
still
I'm not a
there?
single mother. I got
So
somebody
you gonna
else
sit
take
there
care
and you
of
gonna
her.
talk
Her
to her?
dad.
Really?
I didn't never tell you that you had to step in and be her father.
I'm not trying to be
Okay,
a
but
father.
then don't because I didn't
He
ask
was on
you.
the phone, but he
I-
gonna butt in.
Hell yeah, he's supposed to. That's his job. Look at what you mean.
The relationship y'all got, he can just come in with
A relationship where we co-parent. We don't need another man coming in doing anything for her.
I ain't trying to do anything for
You
her.
sound crazy. You are. You ain't got to
No,
tell
I'm
her
not.
nothing. You don't have to enforce no rules that I have already
Well, if I
applied.
see her doing
Her,
something,
me
so
and her
say
dad
that.
got that.
Okay.
Me and her, go ahead, finish doing what you're doing. Shit, me and her dad got that. You ain't got to, but you don't have to tell her anything. That's the whole point. You don't have to tell her nothing.
So if I see her doing something, you just say, just leave her alone?
You're dealing with me. You mess with me, I mess with you. You don't mess with my kids. Okay? That's not the relationship we got. You hear from me. Don't say shit she got that. You ain't gonna say shit to her. You ain't gonna say nothing to her.
I ain't trying to be her daddy or nothing. I just.
What are you talking about?
So-
You ain't trying to get it in. Don't tell her nothing yet.
I was trying to get her not to disrespect you. You told me to do something. That's
I
all.
don't have you to come in here to talk to them. I'm not asking for them to have a father figure. That's not what I'm
I'm not trying to
asking.
be no father figure in there.
No, what?
That's your not true thing.
I already told him that. Your daddy already know what's going on.
Oh, now you gonna listen to that bust on the
Listen,
phone. What's
what
wrong
the
with
hell
that?
you mean the bus man? That's my baby daddy. What are you talking about?
Who
He's
is?
still in her life. He's
Still
acting.
there?
I'm not single. I'm not a single mother. I got
So
somebody
you gonna
else
sit
take
there
care
and
of
you
her.
gonna talk
Her
to
dad.
her? Really?
I didn't never tell you that you had to step in and be her father.
I'm not trying to be
Okay,
a
but
father.
then don't because I didn't ask
He was on
you.
the phone, but he gonna butt in.
Hell yeah, he's supposed to. That's his job. Look at what you mean.
The relationship y'all got, he can just come in with
A relationship where we co-parent. We don't need another man coming in doing anything for her.
I ain't trying to do anything for
You
her.
sound crazy. You are. You ain't got to
No,
tell
I'm
her
not.
nothing. You don't have to enforce no rules that I have already
Well, if I
applied.
see her doing
Her,
something,
me
so
and her
say
dad
that.
got that.
Okay.
Me and her, go ahead, finish doing what you're doing. Shit, me and her dad got that. You ain't got to, but you don't have to tell her anything. That's the whole point. You don't have to tell her nothing.
So if I see her doing something, you just say, just leave her alone?
You're dealing with me. You mess with
Come
me, I
on in,
mess with you.
people.
You don't mess with my kids. Okay? That's not the relationship we got. You hear from me. Don't say shit she got that. You ain't gonna say shit to her. You ain't gonna say nothing to her.
I ain't trying to be her daddy or nothing. I just.
What are you talking about? You ain't
Live
got to get it in.
uncut,
Don't tell her
unedited.
nothing yet.
I was trying to get her not to disrespect you. You told me to do something. That's
I
all.
don't have you to come in here to talk to them. I'm not asking for them to have a father figure. That's not what I'm
I'm not trying to
asking.
be no father figure in there.
No, what?
That's your not true thing.
I already told him that. Your daddy already know what's going on.
Oh, now you gonna listen to that bust on the phone.
Listen,
What's
what
wrong
the
with
hell
that?
you mean the bus man? That's my baby daddy. What are you talking about?
Who
He's
is?
still in her life. He's
Still
acting.
there?
I'm not a single mother. I got
So
somebody
you gonna
else
sit
take
there
care
and
of
you
her.
gonna talk
Her
to
dad.
her? Really?
I didn't never tell you that you had to step in and be her father.
I'm not trying to be
Okay,
a
but
father.
then don't because I didn't ask
He was on
you.
the phone, but he gonna butt in.
Hell yeah, he's supposed to. That's his job. Look at what you mean.
The relationship y'all got, he can just come in with
A relationship where we co-parent. We don't need another man coming in doing anything for her.
I ain't trying to do anything for
You
her.
sound crazy. You are. You ain't got to
No,
tell
I'm
her
not.
nothing. You don't have to enforce no rules that I have already
Well, if I
applied.
see her doing
Her,
something,
me
so
and her
say
dad
that.
got that.
Okay.
Me and her, go ahead, finish doing what you're doing. Shit, me and her dad got that. You ain't got to, but you don't have to tell her anything. That's the whole point. You don't have to tell her nothing.
So if I see her doing something, you just say, just leave her alone?
You're dealing with me. You mess with me, I mess with you. You don't mess.
All right, people. I just want to put that up there this morning. I put that up this morning. to show you guys something. It says, I don't mean to disturb y'all spirit, but this is real. I want to hear from somebody this morning. I got about a hot hour and I got to get up out of here. People calling me. People calling me. I got a hot hour. People calling me. All right. I want to know what the ladies think. That's what I want to know first. The ladies. Ladies, call in 872-299-0808, 872-299-08, or you can call the number that's directly over my head. I don't know if you guys can see it from right there, 872-297-6389. I want to hear from the ladies on this. What you guys thought? Okay, I just want to hear, I just want to know what's going on. I'm not trying to cause confusion in the house, but I want to tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame the devil.
All right. And we listen. What we're not going to do today, we're not going to get in an argument. You're going to say your piece, and that's going to be it. That's it. All I need is say your piece, whatever. As they say your truth. We got one caller already, and we want to hear from the caller. Now, no matter if you agree with this call or not, please hear them out. Give them that much respect, okay? This is a safe space where people can express themselves. And that's what I want to do. All right, my dear sister, come on with it. Come on with it.
Hello?
Yeah, come on with it. You live, uncut, 2742.
Okay, so looking at the video, you could tell she's aggressive from the get-go. Like, she's always been aggressive. So when he approached her and spoke about her child and the way she was talking, he should have said nothing else and exit immediately. He shouldn't have argued back and forth. Okay, you know what? You right, this your child, this your household. That's the father that you claim is so into the child life, because the father's into the child life. She know that child, what that child doing is wrong. But she like to co-sign for her child because she feel like, ain't nobody tell me about my child. And it's a lot of women think like that. They want a man's resources, help, and everything else. But when it comes to this my child, so you right, this your child, so raise it by yourself, just like the father left you to. Or I'll give you another battle. Sometimes the father can't even say nothing to his own kids. A lot of fathers are not allowed to say nothing to their own kids until the child is in trouble. And I really hate to go back to that incident that happened with the young lady who just lost her life because of her son. And them type of behaviors, that's what the kids are doing, because you got mothers just like that lady. And I'm not saying the lady who lost her life is like that, but unfortunately, a lot of mothers are like that when it comes to their kids. They'll see no wrong in them. And can't nobody recommend their kids, not the mother, not the daddy, not the sister, not the brother, even not the grandmother. Nobody can say nothing to their kids. And what happens is, in these situations, that's why a lot of women end up being alone. Because no man in his right mind is going to allow no woman to take his money and resources to take care of her household, because she feel like that's her household. She sit there and say, this is my child, and sit there and allow this child to be disrespectful, because if the child is disrespectful to you, disrespectful to the mother too. But a lot of women are just like this. They don't want anyone to say nothing to them. Even they don't want none, even the teachers are not allowed to say nothing to their child. And that's why these kids are killing their parents and running the world, because parents like that.
So let me ask you a question. As you've been a woman, and I know you do have a child, let me ask you a question. What would you suggest a man do in this situation? Just your opinion. Not saying it's right or wrong. Leave. Mm-hmm. Leave. And you're a woman, you saying that. Leave. Okay.
Leave. Yep.
Okay. Let's read some of the comments. Hold on, my dear sister. Some of the comments says, Lee Anthony Harris said, that's not a good household. If he's a part of the household and he's playing his role in the house as a provider, then he should be able to voice his opinion. Okay, that's a good one. My buddy Louis Ramsey said, I would leave her right where she stands and move on. He's a better man than me. Okay. Let me read another comment what people are saying. All right. Cousin Ronnie Johnson said that I need for her to bring it down to understand that he is the only speaking from a concerned adult perspective. It is not about trying to be a stepfather to her children. Just being a concerned citizen for the safety of children is a blessing. All right, I'm gonna read a couple more. Then we'll go on. We got another caller. All right.
Sarge.
All right, hold on, Sarge.
Doing.
My kid's father and my man have been in the same house on a holiday before. They only met that one time, and the respect and understanding was there. That may be the issue that they need to meet and converse. Okay, all right, Sarge. What you got to say about this, in your opinion?
Well, that's a situation that he shouldn't even be in because you living under her roof. So you was wrong from the get-go gate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You went right from the doggone frying pan into the fire, moving in with a woman.
Mm.
Nah. Nah, pimpin'. Shoot. Guess he didn't hear all them little songs they made all over the years, especially that last one that got to call Tyrone and all. They love that stuff.
Mm.
You know?
Okay.
So, no. I mean, when it comes to the child discipline, I mean, that situation, you know, I was married and I heard little homie, you know, he was and I'm like, damn, who you on the phone with? Yeah, so that's, I ain't gonna say the man's name. I'm like, oh, really? And I went out there in the front because I could hear him in the bedroom. And I got up, put my shorts on. I was like, hey, partner, you gonna cuss your doggone pops out like that? You gonna do that outside. You ain't gonna do that where I can hear it. Now, I don't care what the situation is with you and him, but you're not gonna disrespect that man, not in my house. Not in here. Now you can go on outside and get in your car. You cuss until Jesus comes. But you ain't doing it up in here. I ain't having that. I'm like, yeah, man, regardless, at the end of the day, that's still your pops.
Okay,
so he ain't done nothing for you.
I need to reel you back in now. I need you to talk about the video. Let me play this video again so you can hear it again.
That's the same thing as the video.
I know.
The woman on there running buck wild with it.
Mm-hmm. So what would you suggest a man to leave or stay?
Yeah, leave. Leave. I mean, he shouldn't have been there in the get-go gate. You move in with a woman, you setting yourself up anyway.
Mm-hmm.
See, because instead of thinking logically, women are emotional. That's their nature. Some don't want to admit it, but that's their nature. They say stuff out of emotion, not the logical thing to do. You see what I'm saying?
Well, Sorry, hold on. Let me play this video again. Let me play this video again.
That's for my kids. Okay, that's not the relationship we got. You hear from me. Don't say she got that. You ain't gonna say shit to her. You ain't gonna say nothing to her.
I just trying to be your daddy and I just.
What are you talking about? You ain't gonna get it in. Don't tell her nothing here.
I was trying to get her not to disrespect you. You told me to do something.
I don't have you to come in here to talk to them. I'm not asking for them to have a father figure. That's not what I'm asking.
I'm not trying to be no father figure in there.
What?
That's your truth.
I already told him that. Your daddy already know what's going on.
Oh, now you gonna listen to that bust on the
Listen,
phone.
what the hell you mean a busted man? That's my baby daddy. What are you talking about? He's still in her life. He's acting. I'm not a single mother. I got somebody else take care of her. Her dad.
Really?
I didn't never tell you that you had to step in and be her father.
I'm not trying to be
Okay,
your
but
father.
then don't because I didn't ask you.
On the phone, but he didn't butt in.
Hell yeah, he's supposed to. That's his shut up. Look at what you mean.
That relationship y'all got, he can just come in with you.
A relationship where we co-parent. We don't need another man coming in doing anything for her.
I ain't trying to do anything for her.
You sound crazy. You are. You ain't got to tell her nothing. You don't have to enforce no rules that I have already applied.
Well, if I see her doing something,
me and her dad got that.
Okay.
Me and her, go ahead and finish doing what you're doing. Shit, me and her dad got that. You ain't got to. But you don't have to tell her anything. That's the whole point. You don't have to tell her nothing.
So if I see her doing something, you just say, just leave her.
You're dealing with me. You mess with me, I mess with you. You don't mess with my kids. Okay? That's not the relationship we got. You hear from me. Don't say she got that. You ain't gonna say shit to her. You ain't gonna say nothing to her.
I just trying to be your daddy and I just.
What are you talking about? You ain't trying to get it in. Don't tell her nothing in.
I was trying to get her not to disrespect you. You told me to do something.
I don't have you to come in here to talk to them. I'm not asking for them to have a father figure. That's not what I'm
not
asking.
trying to be no father figure in there.
No, what?
That's our truth.
I already told him that. Your daddy already know what's going on.
Oh, now you don't listen to that bust on the
Listen,
phone.
what the hell you mean to bust a man? That's my baby daddy. What?
All right, enough of that. All right. I think I heard him say that he was trying to get her to do something for her or something. That's what I'm that's how the argument, I guess, it stems from this conversation. And she said she didn't need him to say anything to her daughter, and the daughters already have rules set down in place that the mom set for her. So she don't need him to be a father figure for her daughter. So the daughter already have a relationship with her father. So it's deep though. It's deep. It's deep. It's deep. So we're taking calls, people. 872-299-0808. To me, she's like snatching his manhood. All right. Ronnie Johnson said, I want all parents to understand that their children can be verbally corrected for being out of line. It's very important that children learn early that when they become young adults, there are rules, policies, and regulations that must be followed. And must be followed to prevent any kind of harm or danger. All right, we got another caller, but I'm going to go back to Sarge. Go ahead, Sarge.
Yeah, like I said, he set himself up for failure from the get-go gate. I've seen it happen to too many guys. Now, you can't be the king of the castle if your name ain't on the deed.
So, okay.
You're trying to be a king of a castle that don't belong to you. How you going to be king of a castle that don't belong to you, Martin?
Okay.
Makes sense?
But he don't have to be no simp, do he? No punk. Well,
no, he ain't got to be that, but he could leave, you know what I'm saying? Be like, oh, okay, really? It's like, all right, it's like that. All right, bye. And he can leave. Okay. Give her what she wants. She just wants, it appeared to me, she just want a warm body when she want a warm body laying next to her. So just go and pop that thing, bang, bang, bang. When she get she itching for a scratch, and go back home to where you live.
Okay. All right, we got another caller, Sarge.
That's what I would. That's what I would do. Okay. You know.
Okay. All right, come on, sister. 3699.
Good morning. I'm going to make it as short as possible. First of all, the mother is at fault, number one, because when we establish shacking, first of all, you don't bring a man into your home over your children and until the vetting process is over. I say about 6 months. He shouldn't even be around your children for the first 6 months. You need to get to know him on an individual basis, number one. Number two, when it goes to the second level of moving in, it should at least be an engagement or you've gotten married. And number two, you have to give a man a chance to establish a relationship with the children on a level that there's a certain amount of respect that has been earned by the children. If you don't, they're going to act the way the girl is acting. And the mother made the mistake of not allowing this man to prove himself to be a respectable man, okay? And he may see some things in the video that was alarming or concerning, and he wanted to speak up, but things were out of order, and that little girl felt that she didn't need to listen to him because he hasn't earned the respect that is due as an adult from a child. The mother is doing everything backwards, and because of that, that's where they are.
No woman should be moving a man in her home over her children until the vetting process is over and it's a date, they're going to get married or whatever. So the mother she's just running amok, and she has this man in her home over her children. It's just confusion. It's confusion. He hasn't earned any respect. If I were him, and I'm going to go back to what Sarah said, he shouldn't be there in the first place. Okay? It's out of order. There's no order. And that's why the things are happening in that video, because the mother is just letting the chips fall where they may. There's no order. There's no respect. There's no nothing. And so this little girl does not respect that situation. She doesn't respect her mother. And yes, the man did say, I'm trying to get her not to disrespect you. So if she's acting out towards the mother, there's a great amount of disdain already for the mother. And he was catching on to it and tried to get a hold on it. So when a man is in a situation like that, it never ends well. And the best thing for him to do is to get up out of there. Okay? The children don't even respect the mother. Okay? So he won't even be able to sleep in there comfortably, because if the kids are disrespecting the mother, you're next. And he needs to get up out of there. She don't want him saying nothing to her kids, even if it's something that can harm them. No, he needs to go. Like Sarah said, he shouldn't have been there in the first place. The way the mother allowed this to take place, it was all out of order. All out of order. So, yeah, that's a mess. Mm-hmm. That's it for me.
Okay, 872-299-0808, 872-297-6389. I said two numbers, so you definitely can call in and voice your opinion. The gentleman did say something bad about the baby father, called him a name too. I haven't heard nobody address that as well in the video as well, because he did do that. So we got to listen to the video. It's a lot going on in this video. It's a lot of points that's going on in this video. She said that she told him. The woman said she told the man, I don't need you to be a father figure or something. But he was explaining to her that I was just trying to help you. So, well, it's tough. So we're going to play it one more time. Let's see. Here we go. Play this video one more time.
I'm talking about. He's still in her life. He's acting. I'm not a single mother. I got somebody else take care of her dad.
Really?
I didn't never tell you that you had to step in and be her father.
I'm not trying to be
okay,
your
but then don't, because I didn't ask you.
I was on the phone, but he's going to butt in.
Hell yeah, he's supposed to. That's his job. Look at what you mean.
That relationship y'all got, he can just come in with
a relationship where we co-parent. We don't need another man coming in doing anything for her.
I ain't trying to do anything for her.
You sound crazy. You are. You ain't got to tell her nothing. You don't have to enforce no rules that I have already applied.
Well, if I see her doing something,
me and her dad got that.
Okay.
Well, go ahead and finish doing what you're doing. Shit, me and her dad got that. You ain't got to. But you don't have to tell her anything. That's the whole point. You don't got to tell her nothing.
So if I see her doing something, you just say, just leave it
you're dealing with me. You mess with me, I mess with you. You don't mess with my kids. Okay? That's not the relationship we got. You hear from me. Don't say shit she got that. You ain't gonna say shit to her. You ain't gonna say nothing to her.
I ain't trying to be your daddy. No, I just...
What are you talking about? You ain't trying to get her, don't tell her nothing yet.
I was trying to get her not to disrespect you. You told me to do something.
I don't have you to come in here to talk to them. I'm not asking for them to have a father figure. That's not what I'm asking.
I'm not trying to be no father figure in there.
No, what?
That's our truth.
Listen.
I already told him that. Your daddy already know what's going on.
Oh, now you gonna listen to that bust on the
Listen,
phone. What's
what the hell you mean a bust man? That's my baby daddy. What are you talking about? He's still in her life. He's acting. I'm not a single mother. I got somebody else take care of her dad.
Really?
I didn't never tell you that you had to step in and be her father.
I'm not trying to be
okay, but then don't, because I didn't ask you.
I was on the phone, but he's going to butt in.
Hell yeah, he's supposed to. That's his job. Look at what you mean.
That relationship y'all got, he can just come in with
a relationship where we co-parent. We don't need another man coming in doing anything for her.
I ain't trying to do anything for her.
You sound crazy. You are. You ain't got to tell her nothing. You don't have to enforce no rules that I have already established.
So, in other words, she don't want him saying anything to her daughter. Anything. She made it loud and clear.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. So,
Yeah, nothing.
So she just need a
That's
pair
what
of
I
pants.
said.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just come and warm my bed up and go home.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
She said politely. Just be a bed warmer for her. That's all. What she say? You here for me? And then he out of place talking about, oh, so you gonna listen to that buster? What, you competing with a man that got say so in a house that ain't even yours? So you the goofy.
That's right, sorry.
I mean, make it make sense. That's dysfunction on steroids.
All right, let me read a comment. We got another caller. Let me read a comment. I think Kitty says, Newsom said, I'm trying to build my man up, not raise him. Okay, let me read that right. I'm trying to build my man up, not raise him, build him. And he's doing the same. The slack he picks up is embarrassing to say that least, and vice versa. I don't expect him to have it all. I don't have it all. So just because it's not his house doesn't not equal disrespect and belittle him. We got a new caller, 06080. Come on, caller. Hey, caller. What's your comment?
I just witnessed. I just watched the video.
Okay.
And
go ahead.
If this guy appears to be the type of man that I feel that he is, he's wasting his time. It is a loss of a good man. What woman brings a man into her home, and he's a man, and maybe if the daughter disrespected the mom or did something, maybe he should have addressed it when the daughter wasn't there. But for you to stand there and blatantly disrespect him as being a man in front of your child, it makes me question your character as a woman. What did you bring home? A boy? Because if he stands there and lets you talk to him in front of a kid like that, he's no more than a boy. So what woman would want to play with a boy and put him over her child? It is something wrong with the sisters in the world today. Either you want a man or you want a boy. She needs to figure that out, not him. You don't want him over your child, then don't bring him to your house. Whether you have him in your house, if that's what you want, do what women used to do years ago. Have somebody watch your child, you leave home for a few hours, service yourself, and come home. Because that's what it seems like she's saying she wants. She doesn't want a relationship with a man, she and her child. She told him his place. Now, being a man, he needs to analyze it and figure out what he's going to do. And let her allow her to raise her child with her baby daddy. Totally ridiculous. That's all I got to say.
That sounds ridiculous. Yeah, that sounds good. Again,
if you want a man, allow him to be a man. You want the rules, then put the rules on the table before you bring them home. If there's rules, let's straighten the rules out before you come to my house. Why wait till you get in my house to set the rules? If I just want you as a man, whatever, if my daughter's sitting on top of me choking you, don't move. That's between us. You just sit there. So put the rules out before you come home. That's all. That's ridiculous. There's no more than if a man is standing there degrading you as a woman. Crazy. Yes.
Yeah, Martin, all she wanted some soul pole.
Yeah.
So give her some soul pole and go home.
We got a new caller, 7956. Hold it, ma'am. New caller, 7956. Go ahead, caller. Caller, you're live. Last four.
How you doing, Martin?
Hey, Nate.
How you doing, Martin? This is Mr. Nathan calling everybody on the panel.
Yeah.
This is why I said many times that you never play house. This woman was wrong for belittling her child's father in front of her daughter. And this man was wrong for disrespecting the child's father by calling him a name. You don't, if you have a disrespectful child, you bring it to the woman's attention when the child is not there. But to sit here and do this, in front of the child, what example are you teaching her as a parent? You're teaching her to disrespect a man. So you can't come in trying to play house. That's a no-no. And if I'm this guy, the first thing I'm gonna do is just walk away from the situation. Chalk it up as a loss, because clearly this woman has had a history of doing these types of things to these men and showing no accountability for her actions. If you know better, you do better. But this is not the way you do things in front of your daughter. And she dropped the ball right here by doing this in front of her daughter, instead of saying, you know what, we're not going to have this conversation in front of my daughter. That's just my opinion on that.
Okay. Okay. Again, people, 872-299-0808. We're taking calls. People, I got a little bit more time, about a half an hour or so, 25 minutes. You guys can call in and we can just talk about the situation. And I promise you, you won't be judged. Whatever you say, no matter if I agree or disagree, we want to hear from you. You know, most people are pointing the finger at the mother. You know, back in the day, well, I could say this. Back in the day that I remember parents, when they dated outside the house, and they never invited their boyfriend or their man to the house, and the children didn't even meet their children. The boyfriend didn't even meet their children. They did a lot of that. A lot of our parents did that. And aunties and grandmoms, you never knew who their boyfriend was. You knew they had one, but you didn't know how he looked or anything. You know, when he called, hey, so-and-so on the phone, grandma or mom, you have him the phone. But you never met him. And a lot of that has to be done now, I would say, because if you don't want, as a woman, you shouldn't bring men around your children if you can't view them as being your husband or a father-like figure. That's just my personal opinion. You know, if you want to play in the playground, you go play in the playground, but don't play house. You're bringing men at your house. They playing video games with your 16-year-old son, and then when he try to tell your son something, now you getting out of your body. And I understand messing with people's children are very sensitive, but you have to have that established before you allow the man come into your house. This is what I need you for. Now, I'm going to share my body with you. I need you to pay some bills, but I don't need you saying anything to my children. Now, if you agree to that, that's on you. But I would never agree to nothing like that. Period. Not me. Like the sister said, she hung up. She said, well, what if you might see the daughter jumping on the mama, choking the mama. You just sit there and don't say nothing. She said, stay out of it. That's what I do. I'll stay right up. If she cussing the mama out, guess what? I ain't gonna say nothing. It ain't none of my business. Pretend like I don't hear it. You tell me to call the police, I wouldn't even call the police. No, you handle it. So you got to be careful. You have to be careful what you ask people to do. It's just like that nosy neighbor that you can't stand, that you don't speak to. You're always rolling your eyes. But now the neighbor's looking outside the window and seeing your vehicle being broken in. So now the neighbor's deciding, well, should I call the police or what? Or should I knock on her door and tell her car is being broken in? Nothing. The neighbor said, you know what? It ain't none of my business. She don't speak to me. She always rolling her eyes at me, him. So, hey, I'm not going to say anything. And you know your neighbor got a camera in the window. You know your neighbor camera caught everything. Now you knocking on your neighbor's door and ask him, was your camera working? And your neighbor tell you, no, it wasn't working. And you know that neighbor camera was working. But just because you don't speak to the neighbor, you're rolling your eyes at the neighbor, you got to be careful, people. Sometimes the nosy neighbors can be the best neighbors, be your best friend when you really, really need them. All right. We need another caller. I'm going to read a couple more comments. But then we'll wait on another caller. All right. Let's see what Don Tyson had to say. They have co-parenting twisted. If that man wants so much to say in that house, he needs to remain in it. Okay, I don't know what you meant by that, but maybe you can help me out. Somebody said, Crystal Watson said, dude needs to grow up a pair and get out. Okay, let's see. Deborah Chapman says he should never be there. Oh, man. Wow. All right. All right. Louis Ramsey says, old girl, all she wants from him is his money, and she might break him off a piece of cat. And y'all know what he means. All right. Ronnie Johnson says, this is exactly why school shootings are happening everywhere. The children would not tolerate rules and regulations in the school system. All right. All right. Kitty said, I missed something. I didn't know she said anything to the dad, only the man in the video. Okay. I'm going to read one more right now. He called the man the name because he felt like this baby father has more respect than he getting from the woman. And he's probably is doing things that don't match the respect he's given. All right, we're going to play the video one more time, and that'll be it. We'll be out of here. And hopefully we get a few more callers, and we can go about our Sunday.
I see her doing something.
Me and her dad got that. Well, go ahead, finish doing what you're doing. Shit, me and her dad got that. You ain't got to, but you don't have to tell her anything. That's the whole point. You don't have to tell her nothing.
So if I see her doing something, you just say, just leave it alone?
You're dealing with me. You mess with me, I mess with you. You don't mess with my kids. Okay? That's not the relationship we got. You hear from me. Don't say shit she got that. You ain't gonna say shit to her. You ain't gonna say nothing to her.
I ain't trying to be a daddy or nothing. I just...
What are you talking about? You ain't trying to get it in. Don't tell her nothing yet.
I was trying to get her not to disrespect you. You told me to do something.
I don't have you to come in here to talk to them. I'm not asking for them to have a father figure. That's not what I'm asking.
I'm not trying to be no father figure in there.
No, what?
That's our truth.
I already told him that. Your daddy already know what's going on.
Oh, now you gonna listen to that bust on the
Listen,
phone. What's
what the hell you mean a bust, man? That's my baby daddy. What are you talking about? He's still in her life. He's acting. I'm not a single mother. I got somebody else take care of her. Her dad.
Really?
I didn't never tell you that you had to step in and be her father.
I'm not trying to be
okay,
her
but then no, because I didn't ask you.
on the phone, but he didn't butt in.
Hell yeah, he's supposed to. That's his job. Look at what you mean.
That relationship y'all got, he can just come in with
a relationship where we co-parent. We don't need another man coming in doing anything for her.
I ain't trying to do anything for her.
You sound crazy. You are. You ain't got to tell her nothing. You don't have to enforce no rules that I have already applied.
Well, if I see her doing something,
me and her dad got that. Well, go ahead, finish doing what you're doing. Shit, me and her dad got that. You ain't got to, but you don't have to tell her anything. That's the whole.
Enough of that. All right, we need some new callers, 872-299-0808. We've been on here 43 minutes. I got probably about maybe 15, 12 more minutes. Come on, people. Need some callers. Let me go see what the comments have been saying. Because, see, sometimes people, we got to watch. Sharice Wright says that's right. The conversation should not have been had in front of the child. I agree with that. All right. All right. Don Tyson said she's the type to call the baby father to threaten other men. Okay. All right. All right, Ronnie Johnson. If the parent don't take their parenting seriously, then the courtrooms and the penitentiary will be the foster homes for their children. Ooh, deep. Deep.
Uh-huh.
Deep. All right.
What was this guy's? I was just wondering, what was this guy? What is his purpose of being there? If he can't tell this woman, his woman, about the disciplinary actions about her daughter, and if he's only trying to tell her, hey, this is what your daughter is doing, I'm just bringing it to your attention. You know, what is his motivation? Why is he there?
She told him. She said, You here for me. And that's it. You just here for me. Not trying to be no stepdaddy or no enforce no rules and all that. No, you here for me. So basically, he's a bed warmer for her. I mean, am I the only one that heard that?
Nope, I heard it, Sarge. She said, I don't need you to be a stepfather for them. You're here for me.
Has joined.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, he a bed warmer.
All right, let me read one more comment. We got a caller, people. This child would never respect her man because you is talking about the situation in front of the child. I never brought a man in my house, in my home. My kids made a couple, but not a live-in or stay overnight. I am 74 and be single 24 years, no dating. Okay, caller, go ahead. 4248. Go ahead, caller. I think that's Bill.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
All right.
Yeah, it's me. Hey, you talking about dysfunction to the highest level, man. This is a problem in our community. Black women in particular, since this what is exactly is, they can't want a man and then want him to be a partial man. A man gotta be a man. It really don't even matter if he not paying no bills. What happens if the man been paying bills for 2 years, 5 years, and fall on his luck, fall down on his luck, lose his job? Then he don't have no say so in the house because he doesn't have income. No, he's still a man. But the thing I'm seeing in this video, that woman is the type of woman that has stipulations, and she has formed an alliance with her child way before he came, that no man is gonna come between them. So the child will manipulate that system in their favor every time. But I'm seeing also along with that, her alliance, allegiance falls not only with her daughter, but also with the father. We have brothers out here that stand firm, know they still got emotional connection with their baby mama, and I don't want no man around my kid. I don't want nobody. Don't say nothing to my kid. Call me, but that same man can't be contacted immediately on a situation that aroused, even though she was able to call her father. Now, first of all, the child, she told her more than twice to go to her room, and she came back to be in the midst of that mess, even as far as calling her father. So women have this, still have emotional attachment and will allow their baby father to dictate what happens in they house still, just to have a connection or a allegiance with them. And this foul. You got to let a man be a man. Anytime there's some dysfunction, in the killer part about it, he said she was disrespecting her, and he came in as a man to call it out. That's all I got to say right now.
Okay, thank you. I read a comment Don Tyson said, and we're going to close it out. She doesn't want his protection or structure that he brings. And Sarge, you might be right. She might just want what he got between his legs and his money. You know, hey.
She want that soul pole.
Yeah, you know, so you might be right. So, hey. So it is what it is. And women, this is not a reflection against women, but not all women are like this now. Right. So we just, this is real. Deborah Chapman said a man needs his own, don't move in with a woman. Okay. All right. All right, people. That's it. Any more callers? 872-299-0808. 872-299-0808. We take one more caller and then we'll be out of here. Remember, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I know a lot of you getting ready for Sunday school or getting ready for Sunday morning services, and praise the Lord. And you should. Make sure you say a prayer for me now. Don't pray on me, just pray for me. There's a difference. You know, some people don't know the difference. They pray on you and won't pray for you. There is definitely a difference. All right. That's it, people. Nothing happened. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all later on today because I'm
You
definitely
already
going
know
live.
what it is. Live,
Uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and what?
and shame the devil.
I love being black.